Like, how do I get out of
You just
here?
want to find cool water today,
Oh.
wherever you're going to be.
The Gulf isn't it?
Yeah,
Golf's
it's
at
not gonna be it.
88 degrees
Well, at least
right
it's a lot
now.
better than what the
Bathtub.
feels like temperatures out of the water are going to feel like.
You know, I guess that water will feel refreshing compared to the air outside. Yeah, our heat risk yet again at extreme levels today. And more than likely tomorrow. We are going to have to watch for maybe another heat advisory tomorrow before this ridge of high pressure that's been just cooking us finally starts to weaken. Our rain chances start to go up a little bit, and then ultimately our heat risk starts to go down into the upcoming weekend. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still going to be hot. We are in August, but at least we'll get away from heat advisory criteria, which we're at again today. 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. That's the extent of our weather impact alert today for feels like temperatures up to 112 degrees, even hotter today. See that pink color that's to our north, just north of Citrus County and up through the Florida Panhandle? Those are excessive heat warnings where they could have feels like temperatures widespread up to 115 degrees. So the entire state of Florida is just boiling today, of course, just in time for Election Day. Want to get out sooner than later if you do plan on voting, if you can, of course. Temperatures are in the low 80s, 84 in Tampa, 84 in St. Pete, already off to a warm start. This is the coolest it's going to get today. 84 in Newport Richey, 83 in Sarasota, 77 in Lakeland, and in Frostproof, we're at 82 in Crystal River. Yeah, there's that golf temperature, 88 degrees, but that just might feel refreshing. Here's a look at your Election Day forecast. Of course, polls open at 7 a.m., so a little less than an hour now, and 7 o'clock will be the coolest point where we're in the low 80s. By 11, we jump into the 90s, and that's where we hold throughout the remainder of the time the polls are open. And of course, naturally, it's going to feel even hotter. Let's take you through the feels like temperatures. By 10 o'clock this morning, a very quick warm-up. That's why I'm trying to encourage you to get out sooner if you can, of course, just in case there's any lines. By 10 a.m., it's going to feel more like 102 to 106. Here it is, heat of the day. As the kiddos are headed home from school, by the way, really important. They have plenty of water with them today. Hopefully they'll sip on it through the day as well. Feels like temperatures widespread 109 to 112, maybe as hot as 114 in Riverview, 111 in Clearwater, 109 in Land O'Lakes and in Brooksville, 108 in Sarasota. Very hot day today, even closer to 9 o'clock. Still going to feel closer to the triple digits. So we really don't get any relief from the heat. And tomorrow, widespread feels like temperatures 105 to about 109 or so, with the rain chance mainly being in the morning. Quiet right now on satellite and radar. The good news is you won't have to really run into any rain today, with the exception of maybe a few isolated storms up towards Citrus County after lunchtime. Tomorrow, we'll watch for a few isolated showers, mainly north of Tampa for the morning commute between 7, 8 o'clock. Notice maybe a few heavy downpours in Pasco County, northern Hillsborough. That might slow you down a little bit on that ride to work and school tomorrow. For the afternoon, onshore wind will promote mainly inland showers and storms for that afternoon and evening commute, especially east of I-75. So parts of Polk County, eastern Hillsborough, eastern Manatee, Sarasota County, you might have a few heavier downpours for that ride home on Wednesday afternoon. Rain chances will stay in the forecast, at least a little more elevated than they have been going into the back half of the week, which is going to help keep that heat risk a little lower as well. Moderate chop on the bay, sees it about 2 feet today. We will have an elevated breeze, hopefully that will help cut the heat at least a little bit. 7 days shows the hot day today, that weather impact alert for the dangerous heat. And then we'll go back into our typical pattern, the daily chance for afternoon storms with highs staying in the upper 80s to low 90s all the way into next week.